Awesome. Only one word, awesome.
Best part.
GK's name in Kushal's phone.
Gotu! I call him Gotu with love.
Thank you for organizing this. Thank you for making us feel special for today.
I think we celebrate a lot of events, customer wins, customer go lives, celebrate years, anniversaries at FarEye. These are all very, very special moments. But I think our birthdays is typically not really celebrated. So we thought we'll start with celebrating birthdays.
So we'll start with one activity. So in this bowl, there are sentences, but incomplete sentences. You have to pick one chit, read the sentence, so everyone should also be aware, and then complete it.
If I could swap job with any colleague for a day, I would choose. Right? I would choose Kushal.
The most memorable prank pulled off at work was when हमने किसी और के लैपटॉप से सीधा मैसेज कर दिया ग्रुप पे, आज मेरी तरफ से पार्टी है 4 o'clock. उसको छोड़ के सब ट्वीट कर
सही था यार, वो बंदा खुद नहीं आया.
So Miles, when it comes to office pranks, who is always the mastermind? So I think our product is Ashish is the mastermind because he usually gets us tested all the features in just a hot fix.
Anyone by any chance have been to trade fair ever? You guys been there, right? So I'll tell you my experience of trade fair, right? So these are typically 14-day shows. This small kid with his dad, he came to the booth. He was asking, what is this device? And this, you know, these young kids, most of you when you were super young in school, so many questions. Acha, isse tracking ho jayegi, how will it happen? Then we had some features that you can stop the car as well, if you know it's getting stolen. So like, then accident ho jayega. It's like, no, it'll stop, like it'll not start and it'll stop by reducing the speed. So it'll not be abruptly stop. And you can track all of it as well. So he asked about 25-30 questions, we're answering one by one. And then after that he says, perfect, my dad has a scooter right now, when he'll buy a car, I'll call you. So we used to go to events. So there we met this gentleman. So he had a portal called as Gadi.com as well, where you can go and buy cars. So there was a space where we thought they can list our tracking device. So people who are buying cars, they would need tracking as well. And that was our interest for us to meet him. He said, no, that we don't need it. My wife is starting an e-commerce company. She's got 5 drivers. You provide tracking there. We're like, okay, brilliant, we'll put. He's like, but you can't put these devices in bikes because there are no batteries. And batteries are there, they can't really charge the device for so long. So can you build a mobile app and do that? We're like, wow, for how many drivers? 5. I said, okay. I don't think it'll work. Came back. So again, the same series of events used to continue. That's where one of the events I met founder of. We pitched the same story to him. We said, perfect, come down to our office. Me and GS made a beautiful presentation. We went for the meeting. They called us. So those guys really liked it. They said, but there's only one catch. We don't want tracking device again. We want you guys to do it on Android. And they kept those 2 Android phones on the table. So then I said, yes, we'll do it. So then I asked him, how much will you pay? He's like, we'll pay you per delivery. So I said, how many deliveries you do? He's like, we do 100 deliveries a day. I was like, how much you pay? 1 rupee a day. So like, you pay me 100 rupees a day. And for that, I studied so much. And then I went to engineering college. He tried really convincing us. Said, okay, do it. Those are times, right, when generally you have nothing to lose. So when you have nothing to lose, you're okay to make mistakes, you're okay to take risk. Yeah, so this is a short version of how FarEye's started and then how we got our first customer as well. And who are the real founders of FarEye. I give the most funniest and the most wrongest answers, but not today. Today I'm learning.
Okay, so I'll start with the easier ones.
I'm a boy, no, I'm a girl.
Yeah, like that.
I got
so
it.
I will start with the easier one. Your name.
Ishita.
Your occupation.
Jobless.
So what is GK's name in your phone?
darling.
What will you do to make FarEye go viral on internet and news?
My dance. My dance video. I dance really well.
Okay. What do you think? What should be the way of convincing a boss for a month paid vacation?
The wrong answer for that.
First wrong answer and then.
So look, I get the right answer now. I want to convert it to a wrong.
Now you have to convert it.
Don't talk to the boss.
Now tell me the right answer. Then I will apply it.
Talk to the boss. Guys, a big round of applause for me doing this. For her.
Any productivity hacks you want to share, as in how to stay productive, given the amount of occupancy you have?
Do things by intentions, not by the way they are coming to you. So I feel which problems you want to solve for should be your choice and should be thought through. That changes the biggest outcome.
So the question is, where do you like to spend your leisure time, like in India or US?
Any day India. Right? So look, end of the day, it's people. I think eventually it's your team, your people that drives you the most.
Everyone has a problem of how we can, invest our money. So what is the advice from you to invest money correctly, or it could be how we can save our money?
Look, a good question, and I would say sometimes we don't look at it that investment is also part of growth. We look at how much we are earning, how we increase our earnings, and how much are we saving, can we increase the savings, right? So look at it as a shareholder, as an owner, not just that the rates will change in 1 month and I'll make some money. I say that is one, but looking at it from a long-term perspective. Looking at startups as well, where a lot of startups are starting early and you like the idea, you can help them with your knowledge and experience, and then also maybe a small amount of investment. I feel that's the other approach which I've taken.
आपको FarEye का name कैसे FarEye choose करा? मतलब FarEye ही क्यों?
यार इसमें सही आंसर चाहिए, wrong answer चाहिए.
सही चाहिए.
It's a friend who gave a name, and I think it's more UX design side where he was able to build that creativity as well. But it really resonated. So we had multiple options, but I think in Hindi also you call it Dur Drishti. Yeah, right? So, and that's what we are trying to solve, that you can look what is happening across from visibility perspective, from tracking perspective, from productivity. So finally we celebrate the birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Best part was GK's name in Kushal's phone.
The cake was so tasty.
So this is really a good event. I think first time I am celebrating in a company. So it's really good.
The best part was the wrong answer.
We are FarEye, we are FarEye, we are FarEye.
FarEye.
FarEye, oh yeah yeah, FarEye.